Hey guys, are you tired of waiting around in line on Christmas Day for breakfast at whatever restaurant it is your family decides to go to? Well, today I'm going to teach you how I make French toast so you can have an awesome Christmas breakfast with your family. Get ready, guys. I'm Ramiro Ortiz, and you're watching We Suck at Cooking. For this recipe, you're gonna need the following ingredients. Half a teaspoon of nutmeg, a tablespoon of vanilla extract, a tablespoon of cinnamon, this is ground cinnamon, a couple tablespoons of butter. I have 3 tablespoons approximately here. You're gonna want about 1 tablespoon per every 2 slices or so, just so you get them nice and golden brown. 2 eggs, and about half a tablespoon of powdered sugar. Now you can make your own powdered sugar if you haven't gone to the store by simply blending up some sugar in a blender, or if you have like a NutriBullet or one of those things, you can just go ahead and quickly blend some sugar. I'm lazy and I got myself some powdered sugar. It's not like I suck at cooking or anything. You'll also need a couple slices of bread. I'm using Texas toast because it's fat, it's thick, and it makes for great French toast. You're gonna need 3/4 of a cup of milk, and of course, some maple syrup. All right, guys, we're gonna get on to the preparation of this recipe, and it's actually not very hard. I'm gonna grab my mixing bowl and a whisk, and as always, I'm gonna start with my dry ingredients first, my cinnamon. You actually don't need this much cinnamon, but you guys know I like it bold. My nutmeg. Now, I'm not a big fan of nutmeg, but it does help out the recipe. If you like nutmeg, you can add just a little bit more. And of course, you can also cut back. I'm gonna bring in my vanilla extract. And again, same thing with this. I like the sweetness of the vanilla extract, but you can cut down on it if you're not a fan. Now, before I bring in my eggs, I'm gonna bring in my milk. It just makes it easier that way. In goes the milk. You guys know how to do it. And finally, the eggs. Now, if you're afraid to crack an egg, the key to it is to not be afraid. One nice solid swing and you're done. And then we get to mixing. Bust the yolks. So at this point, Juan is showing you guys how the mixing process is going. Once I got the egg yolk busted, it's just about being confident. You know, people are hungry. It's Christmas morning and you're trying to make that beast breakfast. A power mixer would have been great here. I'm not a smart boy today. It looks like Cocoa Puffs. Ooh, look at that Cocoa Puffs. Now that we have everything mixed up, we're gonna go ahead and get a deep dish or bowl of any kind. I'm gonna use this guy. You guys know this guy because it's nice and deep and it's got a lot of space, and my toast is gonna fit perfectly. We need to dunk this toast. So I'm gonna take this and pour my mixture into it. Don't leave residue behind in your mixing bowl. That's gonna dilute the flavor of your final product. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and warm up our pan. We're gonna leave it on low heat. There is a dog barking. You may or may not hear that. We're gonna take our butter. That's gonna go in there, and we're gonna let it melt on its own for a hot second. Maybe swirl it around just a little bit. You know how we do. Yeah. Get off. Bam! There you go, homie. I'm gonna raise the heat to about a medium. We're gonna take a toast, and it's gonna get dunked thoroughly into the mixture, both sides. Place it in the pan and raise the heat just a little bit. Now you're gonna get a little bit dirty, I'll tell you right now, but it's okay. We're gonna need our spatula or some kind of flipping utensil. I'm gonna go ahead and lift it and get the butter moving because we're gonna let it melt all the way. That's my bad. You're gonna wanna let that butter melt. All right, and back it goes. Now we're gonna leave it in there, let it get nice and golden brown. Then we're gonna flip it, and when both sides are nice and golden brown, we are done. We got French toast. Now you're gonna wanna check on it just to make sure you don't burn it. As you can tell, mine has a lot of cinnamon because again, I like my bold flavors, but you don't have to have this much cinnamon. Bring down the heat a little bit now that it's getting nice and toasty here. I'm starting to smell all of this cooking. So I'm gonna check on it one more time. It's looking good, but it's not quite there. The other side is starting to golden up. So I'm gonna go ahead and get underneath this, toss it over. There it is, you see it? Don't be alarmed by the smoke. That's, you know, butter kind of burning up a little bit. So we're just gonna go ahead and lower the heat a little bit at that point. It's all right. Do I have a smoke detector in here? All right, guys, it's time for this toast to come out of this pan. So I got my plate, and it's gonna go into the plate. And there you have it. That's how you make some We Suck at Cooking style French toast. You can use maple syrup, classic maple syrup on these. Just simply layer them nice and thick, because you like that maple syrup. Or you can come in with some powdered sugar. I just kind of dust them a little bit, get all fancy like, wow. Or you can be like me, and you can be a beast, and you can do both. And make a huge mess, because you know, your boy, he makes a mess. Come in with the powdered sugar and put it right on top. Just like that, just like Christmas. It's snowing up in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a taste test and find out how we did. That is diabetes waiting to happen, but that is fantastic. Oh, that is so good. You guys have to try this. Let us know in the comments when you do how it went. You serve this up with some eggs, a little hash brown. You got yourself a restaurant-worthy breakfast. This is really good. I'm gonna have some more. You guys can just watch me eat. We're gonna be one of those weird channels where you watch people eat from now on. I should have poured myself a glass of milk. I'm getting milk. Now I gotta be honest with you guys. This is 2% milk, and I don't actually consume a lot of milk these days. I tend to have either almond milk or cashew milk or a combination. However, this recipe requires milk, so I'm gonna have my food with a little bit of milk. For those of you who are lactose intolerant and drink either almond milk or cashew milk, I have great news for you. I've done this recipe with cashew milk and combination cashew almond milk, and it works. So don't be afraid. If you're lactose intolerant, go ahead and get you your cashew milk, your almond milk. Use that instead, it'll work. All right, guys, and there you have it. That's how I make French toast. Now remember, you can make these a light golden brown, or you can let them char up a little bit and make it a darker golden brown. Either way, they're gonna come out pretty good. It's up to you. Don't be afraid to experiment. Here at We Suck at Cooking, we encourage you to experiment. But there you go, guys. Try these at home. Let us know how it went in the comments. That's been it for this one. I'm gonna keep eating some French toast. My name is Ramiro Ortiz. You're watching We Suck at Cooking, and we hope to see you in the next episode. Bye, guys. Okay, bye. I'm gonna eat. It's time to eat. Go away. Go away. My French toast. Make your own. Make your own. Why are you still here? Bye. Make your own.